robotics. So Reckless at this point is just going to stay on the layer tech, keep with the Hydralisks, because they are very good. I'm going to poke out here, and I see the army, and I'm like, okay, I need to run to Reckless right now. So then we stop, kind of join forces, back up. I lose my Immortal, and then it splits my army in half. So I'm like, okay, this is very bad. When I have one Immortal left, it's just going to come in here, back up, try to bait some of these units away. The force fields are holding him out at this point. Reckless is just trying to get as many Hydras as he can, or maybe he's just microing right now. But Hydras are very good against gateway units, and the Immortals aren't that good. So as long as I get back in here, which I do, try to focus down these Immortals, and I'm gonna lose this obviously pretty quickly. But these Hydralisks just do so much DPS against these Protoss gateway units, and the Immortals just don't do enough damage. They still do 20 damage, which is more than a Stalker, I believe. They definitely do more than Stalkers, but for the amount that they cost, they are not cost effective. So they do need to get Colossus. So, and I believe Red is the first to get it. I don't remember exactly, and I've already been working on my first Colossus. I don't have the Thermal Lance upgrade on the way yet, and I'm running real low on minerals. So I'm trying to get more units on minerals, just get that upgrade going as fast as I can, and so I'm going to get a couple centuries. I'm so gas heavy at this point. And there it goes. I start it and trying to chrono boost it out. Reckless is sticking with the Hydras. He has the range. He doesn't have any upgrades for him yet. He's working on Carapace level 1, and there is an observer here the entire game that we don't know about. And these Hydras just do so much damage. I'm trying to get me and Reckless are together at this point in the same room. So I'm telling him to back up. He's like, no, I'm committing. So I run up, try to snipe this Immortal, and my Colossus pops at just the right time. It doesn't have the Thermal Lance, so I just need to micro it, make sure I keep it alive, and do as much damage as I can. So I'm going to back it up. I'm going to just sacrifice these units to keep my Colossus alive, because it's definitely more important to me at this point to get that Colossus out. Chrono boosting this out again, it gave Reckless enough time to get some Speedlings out, which he only has one Zealot, so these are doing pretty decent. He got 2 free kills basically on these Stalkers, and I can now head back over. And at this point, he just needs to stall him again. So he's running his Queen on the creep, keeping it on the creep, and running it to the back. And I get here just in time. My Colossus walks over the big hill, and he's losing a couple drones here and there. I think he lost all 3 on gas, and maybe 2 more out here. So he is taking some damage, but we do hold it off, and so we're still feeling pretty good, but we're just stressed at this point. And I now have a huge buildup of minerals and no gas, so I really need to get these geysers up so that I can keep my Colossus production going. My second Colossus is just about to come out. My Thermal Lance is done, and I have no gas left. So I start on the geysers, and my ally Reckless still hasn't expanded. He's been feeling the pressure so much that he just feels like he needs only attacking units. And I tell him to expand right as he actually puts a drone down and it expands. So we're definitely behind. Well, Reckless is definitely behind in the expansion. Just now putting an expansion down at 16 minutes into the game. Just imagine that much pressure. I mean, it's just feeling that kind of pressure definitely causes you to make more attacking units than you actually need, overcompensating, especially as a Zerg. You know, Larva is very important, and he is running dangerously low on minerals, and it's just not a good place to be. So looks like Colossus are coming out for both players, and second robotics is going down for the red player and red Protoss. And chrono boosting 2 out, he could cancel one of these and get a whole bunch of gateway units and then build another one, but I mean, that's just one of those things that you start to learn as you keep playing. And I'm putting 3 more gateways down, and I decide I'm going to put a forge down. I need to get upgrades. I don't have any, and I'm trying to keep my money lower, so I'm getting these 3 more gateways just to compensate. Instead of getting another robotics, I'm going to focus more on the Stalkers just in case they get, I don't know, Void Rays or something, just to go straight for my Colossus. which usually isn't the case. Usually it's just Colossus versus Colossus, and the superior numbers win. So I'm just continuing to chrono boost these out and warping in units wherever I can. So they decided to move out again. They got 2 Colossus, a lot of Zealots, and this time they're coming at me. So we see it, ping, and basically he just runs out at the same time, gets his Lings in there. I got 3 Colossus, and I'm basically just microing the Colossus. The Stalkers can do whatever they want. Then I see that they moved in too close, snipe both his Colossus, just keep the Colossus where they need to be, back them up, attack, back them up, attack, and the Hydras on the other side, we just completely annihilate that army. And really that just came down to the fact that I was focusing down his Colossus. I moved mine back, focused down the 2. Reckless was going for the Colossus at the same time, so we definitely know those are the high DPS units on the field, and the more Colossus you have, the more likely you are to win the game. Especially playing against a Protoss player. There's really not any really good anti-air against Colossus when it's PvP. So focusing down his Colossus, letting the Stalkers just auto-attack whatever they need to, because they will, attack the Stalkers back in a significantly good way. Taking out that last Stalker there, and I think I just killed a Doodad. I don't know. So he's got 2 Colossus now, but it's 4 on 2. He does have charge lots. And I just paused the game. Sorry about that. So looks like I just pop his 2. He's gonna have another one spawning, and another one coming from the backside. But red leaves. He really just doesn't have much left, and blue follows suit right afterwards. Another Colossus popping. So I do enjoy the team games. I'm going to cast a few more team games, probably some more 2s. I think I have a couple other ones with Reckless. We do make a pretty solid team, have some pretty good teamwork, and I do need to work on pro production. I do know that for sure, and I don't know. I felt like I played pretty well. I did have a lot of minerals at the end, just because I was trying to micro more than macro. I felt like we had the upper hand. I need to get better with my multitasking to switch back and forth. But it really came down to just that slight micro of the Colossus, just moving him back a little bit, and then when his moved forward to attack mine, just sniping him out with the Stalkers, and keeping a steady stream of units going. I needed to work on my upgrades earlier, obviously, but all in all, I felt like I played pretty well. And if you guys enjoyed this, let me know. I'm going to be posting all of these pretty much the same day, hopefully one after another. So if you like it, please subscribe, let me know, comments, concerns, whatever you want. And thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next cast.